I have with me very special guest, Sanjeeta Bhattacharya, who made her debut in Bollywood with the film Jawan. Honestly, if I have to say, then I went to watch the movie to see her performance more than I was more interested to see her performance rather than Shah Rukh Khan. So now we are going to have a conversation with her, and I am going to ask few questions. And ma'am, thank you for your precious time. And my first question is that when did you come to know that you are going to work with Shah Rukh Khan, and how did it happen? I mean,
it happened very organically, very spontaneously. I had no idea. When I got a call, it was in, I think, July 2021. My first debut OTT series had just released. It's called Feels Like Ishq. It had just released, and I had a show, I had a music gig in Kolkata. So I got a call from Mukesh Chabra sir's office, who's the casting director, and he didn't tell me much about the story or even my character or who the lead actor is. He just said, we want to audition you for a film. So this was my first audition call for a feature film. I was excited, but I didn't really know what to expect. Incidentally, the next week I had another show in Bombay, and since I happened to be in the city, I went to their office and I auditioned. Very nonchalantly, without knowing, what I'm signing up for. I gave an audition, but I didn't put any pressure on myself ki, I have to get it or anything. I did it, and then मैं भूल गई. So a week later, I got another call from their office saying, you've been locked for the role of Helena, and the lead actor is Shah Rukh sir, and the production is Red Chillies. Obviously, that's like a surreal moment, because how often do you get such a call which could potentially change your life, potentially change your career. So it's a bit insane that happened, and I'm very, very, very glad that this opportunity came my way, and hopefully more such things will keep coming, and I'm very, very humbled.
and how was your experience working with Shah Rukh Khan?
I mean, outstanding. Everything that you hear about Sir is true. People say that he's witty, intelligent, funny, spontaneous, an incredible craftsman. He's all of those things. And most importantly, even more than all of these things, he is a humble person. Because when you are such an icon, such a living legend, such a star, you can often forget that you are essentially an artist, and you often put yourself on a pedestal, but he does not at all. He is very easy to speak with. He makes you feel very welcome on set, and made us all feel like we were all part of the same boat, and let's just all make our film together. And in fact, he thanked us for being a part of his film, which is such a beautiful thing to do. Not many people, have the ability to do that.
And would you like to share any memory from the past, from the shoot, which you would remember for the whole life, some interesting moment from the shoot?
Yeah. So when Shah Rukh sir was told that I'm a musician, his manager told him, and the next day he brought in a guitar and a mic on the set for me to sing, and he just said, "Ga ke sunao, sabke samne." And I was touched. I was also very, humbled, and I thought how thoughtful of him to remember this and bring in a whole setup for me to sing. So I sang a song of mine called Pensarte. It's a Spanish song that I wrote. I sang that for Shah Rukh sir, his family, the direction team, and the 6 girls, and all of us. And that was like an icebreaker moment. They all loved it and had so much appreciation for me. And Atlee sir, the director, said something which I'll never forget. He said, "The goddess is in your voice." So that was the most beautiful thing, one of the most beautiful things anyone's ever said said to me. And I think that was the beginning of the fact that I now have a song of mine in Jawan as well. The Spanish song that you hear, that's a song written and sung by me.
Oh, wonderful.
So,
congratulations.
Thank you. So that's when they found out that I can write and sing in Spanish, and that was the seed planted into destiny.
So wonderful to hear that.
Thank you.
So, and apart from that, how was your experience working with Atlee, and did you undergo any special training for your role in the movie?
My experience with Atlee sir was really heartwarming because he's not that much older than us. He's a very young director, and on his young shoulders he's carried such a massive film of iconic actors and an incredibly large production. And he's done it so gracefully. He is a visionary, and he knows exactly what the audience wants to see. Through his messages, one of the most unique things about Atlee sir is that he's able to deliver a very important social message through each of his films, through a very massy execution. His movies have everything from romance to drama to a lot of action and a little masala and laughter. But at the same time, his movies are not hollow. They deliver very important social message, which I think our society desperately needs. But he does it in a very casual way. And I think Jawan is like one of his biggest films. It's quite a historic moment even in his life. It's the best of all worlds coming together. It's one of the biggest films in Indian cinema, and now historic for Indian cinema history. So I'm really proud of him and happy for him. And I'm really glad that I could be a small part of this epic journey.
And how was your understanding with the likes of Nayanthara and then Sanya Malhotra?
Sanya Malhotra, Priyamani, and the rest of us 6 girls, we are really like actual best friends in real life. It's very rare to come across a group of people who are actually, they really get along, not just on cinema, on screen, but in real life. And they're genuinely kind-hearted people. The best thing about them is that they're not just super talented, but they're also very kind and really funny women. I love them to bits, and we shared all our ups and downs and laughs and our food with each other, and we are very appreciative of each other. We are very grateful that we were cast together in, as the 6. So Sanya is one of them, and she is the most lovely. She is an incredible actor, but more importantly, a very funny person, and a great dancer also. Nayanthara ma'am is quite a force to reckon with. She really stands her ground. She वो अपने काम से काम रखती है, very like no bullshit kind of person. She is an incredible actor as well, and what strikes me most about her is that she is able to stand her ground and make herself such an icon in this very predominantly male industry. And the fact that she's a female superstar, or an icon, she deserves it. She deserves all the love and adulation that goes with her name, and she's a lovely person. She has the most beautiful smile, and I'm glad that I could share screen space with her.
And how are you going to celebrate the success? How did you celebrate the success of your movie?
We have already celebrated it a little bit. All of us cast and crew got together, and we have partied together twice, 2 nights in a row on 6th and the 7th, which was the day of the release. Amazing times. We are so happy for each other, and we're so lucky and happy that the film is doing so well beyond what any one of us expected, and the audience is taking it very well. Now I'm going to give myself a vacation, and I'm going away for 2 weeks to Switzerland and Italy, and this is my gift to myself.
So I really wish you a very happy journey.
Thank you.
And before leaving, if you could just give a brief idea about your, since now you have already made your debut in Bollywood, so now how to go forward, to move forward, what will be your next ambition, next project, something about
I don't really know, because I have been auditioning for a few really good roles, but now let's see. They have to, I'm still awaiting the response to it. The auditions have gone really well. The kinds of roles that I'm getting now have significantly become like more pivotal or lead roles, which is very exciting for me. And now I'm just going to concentrate on music for a while. November and December I'm playing a lot of shows, and in October as well I'm doing a tour. So project-wise, let's see. But the next thing that you'll see me in is the Broken News season 2 on Z5.
And now, as we know that you are a very good singer also, and recently, last year you performed at the World Music Festival in Udaipur.
Yes.
So are you planning to perform this year also in the World Music Festival? What are you planning?
No, not the same festival again, because they don't do the same artists 2 years in a row. But as and when I know which festival I'll be playing at, you will you can just follow me on my Instagram and check out what I'm up to, which shows I'm playing. But in the month of October, I'll be playing a bunch of shows around the country in different cities. So look out for those.
So thank you so much for your precious time,
You're
and
very
hopefully you have a great vacation.
Thank you.
And all the best for your future projects.
Thank you, Debjeet.